Good morning. It's so cold but it's warm with the cat, huh? 5 famous optical illusions to fool our eyes. We all see the world differently, and if you want proof, just look at some of these famous optical illusions. Optical illusions trick our eyes to make us think we see something that's not really there, or see something a little differently from how it really is. And what you see may not be the same as what someone else sees. Take a look at these 5 examples. Rubin's face. これ有名ですよね. This illusion is named after Danish psychologist Edgar Rubin, who developed it. Do you see 2 black faces or a white vase? On first look, we usually only see one of those 2 choices, but when asked to look again, we may see the other. But can you see both at the same time? Actually, I see only faces, but now I see the faces. カフェを、出た。爪切らない。First seen in the 1970s on the side of a cafe in the UK, these black and white squares are actually arranged in straight rows, but they may look as if they are spreaded by slanting lines. That's because of the very thin gray lines in between squares. Without these lines, there would be no slanting effect. Kaniza triangle. Illusions can help scientists to learn more about the way our brains work. In this one, named after the Italian psychologist Gaetano Canizza, it is said that the bright white triangle in the center does not exist, but it only appears to exist because of the presence of the other spaces, and it also no brighter than anything else in the image, but our eyes and brains may think it stands out. That's right. Impossible trident. 出たこれ。はいはい。In this one is confusing because it looks at first like a 3-dimensional image when in fact it is 2-dimensional. The middle part of the fork seems to disappear into the picture, and it's difficult to work out how the effect was being created. Rotating snakes. Yeah, that's the name of it. When you look at the whole image, you may see the shapes move when the snake's going around in circle. But focus on a part of the image and the movement should stop. Long scientific papers have been written about the image, explaining what's happening in our minds and eyes. The most important thing to note, of course, is that nothing is really moving. Discussion. Which of the optical illusions from the article did you find interesting? Do you know of any other famous optical illusions? What do you find most fascinating about the human mind? Why do you think so much about the brain is still not understood? Have you heard of any other interesting psychological phenomena? I used to like to watch those TV shows about it. Do you think you'd enjoy studying psychology? Wow, I'm doing really bad today. You see things not as they are, but as you are. Gary V, what are your thoughts on this statement? Yeah, that's true. It's not always the thing that we see.